This is a video I'm making to keep myself accountable for 2026. I feel like the last couple of years I haven't been doing everything I could be doing to push myself forward. I haven't been exploring as much as I could be. I haven't been putting effort into the things that I like to be doing. So this YouTube channel being one of them, I'd love to build this channel into something great. I'd love to push it forward, but I'm slacking in a lot of areas, which is why I decided that I need to make this video to keep myself accountable for 2026, because not only will I be able to see it, but everyone who's watching now and hopefully comes along later will be able to see it and see what I'm trying to do, and also just keep me accountable for the coming year. So I'm just gonna sit here for a while and talk about some things that I'd like to do throughout this year. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is my art. I do enjoy drawing. I do enjoy doodling and, getting better at art. Drawing isn't the easiest thing, but the payout is worth it in my opinion. Just like, it's really inspiring, it's really cool, and I want to be a part of that. So this year, I'm striving to push my art forward. I'm supposed to be doing a bunch of different projects this year, one of which is drawing on my friend's wall for him. He's a big car guy, so I decided that on some free real estate in his room, I'm gonna draw some car parts for him, including engines, coilovers, turbos, so on and so forth. And again, that's another area that I'm lacking in, because I should be much more forward in that project than I am now. So again, this video is for accountability, and I guess just to show a bit of that, I can show some of the art that I have ready. So this is some sketches for the car parts that are supposed to go onto as well. And I can just show you just the doodles that I do. Just drawing and doodling. Hopefully it focuses. Drawing and doodling. Here we go. Just a couple of stuff that, when I'm bored, when I have time, I can just sit down and start trying new things. So a couple different stuff from over the years, things that I've drawn. Yeah. So definitely want to put more time and effort into my artistic side. And I guess going into that is also a clothing brand that I'm trying to start. It's a Christian-based clothing brand. I do all the art for it, and I've also been sitting on that for a while. So a part of being accountable for that is that I want to try to get it up and running within the next couple of months. And I guess I can show you guys some of the actual things we have. This first one right here, based off this is our main logo, Eternal. That's the name of the clothing company. As you can see, there's the lamb, which represents the sun, the dove, which represents the Holy Spirit, and the eagle, which represents the Father. And then beside that is a saying that the artist says a lot when he starts off his songs, and then on the back it's just a bunch of different references to some of the music he's made in the past. If you guys know him, the fruit represents like one of his songs, "Fruit of My Labor," or "Fruit of Your Labor." This is actually him right here. It's supposed to be like a drawing of him. I'll get like a better one later to show you guys. Just him. Lighthouse, also one of my favorite songs made by him, and then there's a bunch of different things pointing to different songs he's made that I've listened to. And fun fact, he was actually one of the artists that I listened to when I first started switching my music from worldly and secular music over to Christian music. So this is one of the first things I designed when I was starting off some concepts for the company. And honestly, I would love to do a collaboration with him, collaboration with other Christian artists like Jay Monty, Alex Jean, Red Tips, stuff like that. Like, these guys are honestly, in my opinion, they're really awesome. In my opinion, they're just really cool. Like all of them, their music is really awesome. Things that they do are really cool. Uh, and this is another design that we have. This is like again just our main logo right here. This is it without the 2000 EST on it. And on the back is basically what the brand is going to be. The brand is going to be like pictures that point back to Bible verses, which could be like conversation starters. So this one is Jeremiah 17:9, which says, "The heart is wicked and sick above all things. Who can understand it?" So obviously you have the heart here, and then a mouth represents its sickness, its wickedness. Just control your tongue, guys. Cussing and saying mean things to people isn't nice. This is our basic design right here. Eternal life in Christ. This is going to be on like the back of a lot of shirts and hoodies and stuff that we have. And then just another version of our logo. This time in all black. And yeah, and then we also have some cropped ones. It doesn't look cropped, but it is like somewhat cropped. Crop dipper. In the back, another simple design. No God, no peace. Bunch of flowers. Bunch of, and then the same logo you saw on the beige hoodie, just in the middle and a little bit smaller. And we have one more. This one right here. Matthew 17:20. You will know them by their fruit. You guys, just be aware of the people you keep around, be aware of the lives they're living, the fruit they produce, good fruit or bad fruit. Understand that everybody needs boundaries, everyone needs to set boundaries, and if the way someone lives their lives doesn't match up with the way you live your life, it's probably best for you to keep them at a distance. No one's saying you have to completely push them out, but, protect yourself from those who do the wrong thing and decide to do the wrong thing. Yeah. But yeah, that's just one thing. Goes into what I was saying before, Yeah. The point of the brand is... I lost the plot. For a second. The point of the clothing brand is not only to be like a conversation starter for Christians who want to wear the merchandise and start a conversation, just something for them to talk about, but it's also supposed to be something that gives back to the community. Like, you see people doing so many things. They're going out and evangelizing in different parts of the world, going out to help the homeless, help kids in communities that are at a disadvantage, kids that are in dangerous communities, going out and just like spreading the good word, donating, helping, all these things, missionaries. And I want 10% of all the profit made from this company to actually give back to those foundations that are doing all that good in the world. I want 10% of all the profit just to give back to them, help them do what they're doing, because everyone has a part to play, and I feel like me myself, I haven't been playing that part to the best. So I don't want this to be just like another Christian-based clothing brand that's like, okay, you're representing that you follow God, but is it just like, you buy this from me, I get money, we're all good? No, obviously it's gonna start. I wanted to start conversations. I wanted to catch people's eyes, but I also want a little bit of what you guys paid for the clothing to go back into doing something that's like life-changing for someone else, because $2 may be able to change someone's life for a day, maybe be able to change a lot of people's lives when put together with a bunch of other $2, so yeah, the point of it's really like to not just be like another Christian clothing brand or another Christian brand that's like, okay, I'm representing God, that's cool, that's great, that's amazing, but what else are you doing? And that's not to say like every Christian brand is just like, like money hungry or doesn't do much, because I don't know the inner workings of every single brand. But for me personally, I want my brand to give back to the community and the people just on the earth in general, So yeah, that's another thing. So my art, I want to get more into my art. All the stuff that you just saw, I drew all of it. And I want to get that clothing brand up and running and doing great. I wanted to start moving is what I'm trying to say. Next thing is anime, specifically Anime North. So I live in Canada, and Anime North is, I guess you could say, just like a Comic-Con kind of thing, just like a bunch of anime stuff, and I missed out on it, honestly. Like, my friends went a couple years ago. I think they went the last 2 years, but each time I missed out, and I don't want to miss out this year. I actually want to go. I want to vlog. I want to document it. I want to try something new, step outside of my comfort zone. And on top of going to Anime North, which is like, that's the easy part, taking time off work and buying a ticket, that's the easy part. But I want to actually cosplay, so that's going to be another thing. I want to document me cosplaying a character and going to Anime North. So there are a couple characters that I have in mind that I would cosplay. One of them is Arca Corvus from Gachi Akuda, that new anime that's come out. Another character from the anime is also Enshin. Those two characters, just all the characters in the show in the first place, I feel like they're really just like, I'm saying like a lot, sorry. I feel like they're just really cool. Like, the art style, the clothing that they wear, and just like the vocabulary of the characters, it's different compared to a lot of other animes you see. A lot of other animes, everyone's like well spoken and funny and but in this anime particularly, of course they're like still funny and all that stuff, but their vocabulary is more akin to like Gen Z vocabulary, like the things that they say, the way that they act, the thought process. It's really just like different compared to a lot of other animes where it's like the speech pattern is all the same and the characteristics, not the characteristics, but like, they fall into very specific tropes continuously, which does work. Like, it's not boring or anything, but this is just like a breath of fresh air when it comes to anime. So when it comes to characters like these, I'd really love to, try making an outfit that represents that anime and, see if I could pull it off. Yeah. So yeah, definitely on my bucket list for this year is to go to Anime North and make a cosplay and actually put effort into making that cosplay, document all of that, and try something new. The next thing is cooking. I am a chef. I love cooking. I love eating. I just love food in general. And I feel like I haven't been putting enough energy into that. Cooking in the first place, learning new recipes, trying new things. I haven't been stepping outside of my comfort zone when it comes to the culinary field, and that is honestly like really upsetting to me, because I know I can cook. I've cooked for people. I cook, I bake, I do these things, but I haven't been doing it enough, and I haven't been stepping outside of my comfort zone, whether it be baking new things or trying different fermentations like kimchi, honey fermentations. Like, you see these people on Instagram and TikTok that make, like, literally they're making alcohol in their homes. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna make alcohol for myself, because I don't even think that's legal in Canada. It's probably legal in like the US, but I'm just saying, like, I really want to try new things. I want to take inspiration from the big food TikTokers, food vloggers on the internet that everybody knows. I want to try different fermentation processes, making different sauces, making jams and simple syrups. I want to try baking. I want to try learning new dishes, new cuisines. Like, I want to step outside of my comfort zone when it comes to the thing that I love, so that I can put more time and energy into that, and obviously bring you guys along with that. Yeah, so gonna be a lot of cooking, hopefully a lot of cooking going on the channel very soon, and yeah, I'm really excited to try again, like, the fermentation and the making the sauces and the jams and all that stuff is going to be definitely like a new thing for me, which is exciting. It's also scary. And again, this video is to keep me accountable so that I actually do these things. So, yeah. Anyways, next thing is I want to build a PC. So I do already have a PC, but it's pre-built, and there's nothing wrong with pre-builts. This one is already lasting more than a year, and I trust the guy who built it. But I want to try actually building a PC for myself, or not for myself, but like just doing the process of building the PC in the first place. And I've gotten so much like inspiration and knowledge from people like ZTT, Meta PCs, Carter PCs, KJO PCs. There's a whole bunch of PCs and their names, but you guys get the point. I've watched a lot of these guys' TikToks and just like casually, like they've been teaching me, and I've been learning a lot of things about compatibility and like different problems, and it's really inspirational, and it's a really fun thing that I do want to learn. I want to learn the process of building a PC, the process of making a PC. I want to actually sell the PC, flip it, build another PC, and continue that process and see like if it's something I could get into. Or maybe one day I'll just give it away to one of you guys who's watching the video right now. That's also an option, But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I can't promise a PC giveaway, especially in the Ramageddon and the shortage of SSDs and GPUs and all that stuff. This is probably like the worst time. It's probably the worst time to actually try to build a PC, but the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, and the second best time is now. So I might as well start, because it's probably not gonna get any better. Let's be so real. But yeah. What did I talk about now? Did I already talk about the subscriber goal? If I didn't, I'll probably edit this out if I already did. But yeah, I wanna build this channel into something big, something great, and I want to set a goal for 100 subscribers by the end of the year. It'd be wonderful if we can push past that, but I'm gonna be humble and start it out at 100 subscribers for this year, and see where we can go from there, because I feel like I'm also letting this YouTube channel down. So yeah, and then so I've talked about art, YouTube, clothing, cooking, PC building, anime. The last thing I want to speak on, or I guess one of the last things I want to speak on, is just getting outside and being more active. Like, today is my 21st birthday. Praise be to the Lord, I made it to 21 years. I know not a lot of people actually make it this far in their life, so it is definitely a blessing to be alive for this long. But on the matter, what I was saying, I'm 21 and I don't know how to ride a bike, which I'm not necessarily embarrassed of, but it's definitely something I feel like should be learned by now. And it's not a necessity, but it's something that I do want to learn. Like, I'll give you guys like a funny story. Around this time last year, I was in Japan, and during that trip, because the train shut down at midnight, me and my friends actually got stranded. I believe it was in Akihabara. And so instead of Ubering home, like the same people would probably do, or I guess I shouldn't say same, but you get what I'm trying to say. Instead of Ubering home and just, getting home, we decided that we would take e-scooters home. And I don't know how to ride an e-scooter, or I didn't know how to ride an e-scooter because I don't think I had, or at least not for a long period of time at that point. So my friends brought me to a back alley. They taught me how to ride an e-scooter. And then we literally drove on the road with the e-scooters because it's illegal. Apparently, I believe it's illegal to drive on the sidewalk with the e-scooters in Japan. So we went on the road and drove from Akihabara to the place we were staying in Oda City, which was about maybe like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And to make it matters worse, our phones were dying, so we were running out of GPS, or we couldn't really use our GPS if our phones were dead, so we were kind of on a time limit. and my best friend who was with me on the trip was extremely worried because it's like we're on the road, there's cars, I don't know how to drive an e-scooter. Like he was like really not having it. Well, not that he wasn't having it, but he was just worried for my safety. But I'm the kind of person that just like just do it, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like in the moment, I was like ready, I was going, I was like, you know what, this isn't that bad, you know, I got this, I'm pretty good right now, you know. But then I ended up falling off the e-scooter. Not in like the middle of the road or anything, but like on a back alley road. Probably like 30 minutes into us driving, we went into like the back roads, and I fell off the e-scooter going like down a small hill, and like my phone was on the e-scooter, and it flew out of the case. The case was still on the e-scooter. It flew out. My phone flew out the case, and this phone case. I lost the word for a second. This phone case was like bent backwards, and the phone flew out of it. The e-scooter was on the floor, and I was bleeding for like right here. And then the next Japanese guy came up and was like basically checking on me, seeing if I was okay. And then, you know, we got up and we continued riding from there. But you know, it's definitely an experience. But I'm getting off track. I just want to learn how to ride a bike. I want to learn how to skateboard. What do I want to do? I could also probably learn how to do a backflip. That would be pretty fun too. But you know, these are just like my goals for this year. And again, like I said, this video is about accountability and just expressing what I want to do and then going out and doing them. So yeah, those are the things that I have planned for this year. I pray and hope that they actually do happen, and I pray that, you know, if you guys have already come this far, that you help me stay accountable. I can't ask for much more than that. For you guys to help me be accountable to do all these things. And if you have made it this far, I do appreciate it. Honestly, it's just like I'm tired of feeling stuck where I am. I'm tired of feeling like I'm letting myself down, feeling like I'm letting God down, feeling like I worry my parents. I just feel like I'm not meeting my potential right now. So the point of this video was to help me meet that potential, because it's not only like just between me and God now. It's for everyone who's watching this video to see. And if you have made it this far, I do appreciate it. Like I'm really appreciative of that, because you didn't have to stay. And I would appreciate it even more if you just, you know, stuck around, you subscribed, you stuck around for the year, and you watch me try to be accountable for the things that I'm saying that I want to do. So yeah, again, thank you. I'm thanking you guys a lot. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And if you subscribed, thank you for subscribing. If you commented, thank you for commenting. But again, being here is more than enough. So thank you for everything. Peace out, I guess.